We've been fiending for this one all day, so we got it on, which is good. In any case, yeah, we're going to be seeing, I guess. All right, so Corey plays Steve.
All right, that's a start. It's a start. Shulk Steve. Now, I can say from experience of understanding, Sephiroth and Cloud against Steve, that Steve really doesn't like characters with massive disjoints, and to be fair, who does in this game? But the real trouble with Steve is because the wall setups that you try to do get destroyed very easily. Oh my god. Get destroyed very easily when it comes to disjoints as compared to projectiles or just going up and boxing with them. And Smash Art's a hell of a drug.
Yeah, Smash Art's nuts. The first time I've seen it actually exploded was with the Kazuya clip, I think, from... someone posted that. It was, I don't know if you saw that. Basically chain grabbed Shulk and...
Oh yeah, with the electric and shield art.
I know that's not what's on stream now, but anyways, what is on stream now is, yeah, I think, yeah, that was... What's the knockback, or the Smash from Monado called again? Like the one that actually knocks
Yeah, Smash Art.
Yeah, Smash Art, yeah, so... Had that out for a second. Honestly, dude, I don't know how this matchup even plays out. I know, like, Shulk's a pretty good character, but you don't really see a whole ton of them out there. Like, at all. I guess you got Nico, pretty much?
Yeah, you have Nico in SoCal, and you have Kome in Japan. And granted, both of them are PGR level players. But they're the only ones doing it at a significantly high level, and you don't see a lot of mid-level Shulk.
It's that classic old, like, you know, this character is capable of so much, but then, like, you know, you haven't quite seen the proof entirely yet outside of maybe one or two people.
Yeah, and it goes for actually a lot of characters in this game. Like, you'll see the commonplace, the Wolves, the Palutinas, the like a lot of the other Spaceys. Even Steve has a ton of representation, but characters that just require you to understand potential and put the work in are a lot less. Like, even Pikachu is up there with just not a lot of high-level representation.
That's true,
which is unfortunate for characters that can be so good. Like, I personally think Shulk is a top 5 character. This character's broken.
Yeah, I mean, you're not alone in the opinion. It's, again, like one of those classical, and you get this a lot on an 80-man roster, but you know, all the potential in the world, and you know, all the potential in the world, even just for that Smash Monado. He's just got a lot of tools, you know. Like, that's.
I've got a good rhythm going.
I know everyone's got technically the same number of tools in this, but even Monado just has so much versatility to it.
Yeah, it's impossible to look at. At least personally, it's impossible to look at the Monado arts, that neutral special, and think, "Wow, this is a bad character." It's like, no.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know how you see that.
Yeah, you're always gonna get a lot of bias when it comes to opinions like that, especially whether it be the main, whether it be someone who doesn't want you to slander their character because of, like, I believe my main, or someone who mains them and just kind of wants the built-in Johns for it. There's two types.
And we see the switch from Steve over to Shulk and over to Banjo. And I can understand that. Like, you're playing Steve, who has, like, their biggest weakness is the raw attributes, and you're playing against a character that can modify their attributes to become one of the best in the game at any individual style they want. So you're looking for something a little bit more consistent. Unfortunately, Banjo might have the same kind of problems as Steve did, where Shulk just keeps him out. Like, how does Steve approach back air? Sometimes you don't need to, but in an even game cycle like this, you're going to be looking to press that advantage, and you might not be able to do that as Banjo in a lot of cases.
Yeah, Banjo does kind of struggle from just, like, how do you approach. Got a lot of, like, interesting tools, some kind of cool stuff. You know, one can liken, I remember when he first came out, likening Kazooie to his sword and all that, but kind of underwhelming all the same. Just between the grenades and the eggs, it's a lot of just, like, hang back and set up your Wonder Wing, which is also limited, so I do agree. I think it's going to be hard trying to figure out how to deal with what Shulk does instead, but it does look like Corey is doing it.
Yeah, it's working out so far. I think Banjo's big claim to fame, period, is going to be his two-framing, because you have things like down tilt, things so like the Wonder Wing, all being very, very powerful two-frame options. And Shulk, if you don't recover right, you're not snapping the ledge. And you don't get your jump back when you're two-framed.
Yeah, definitely don't get your jump back there. But all things considered, very manageable for what appeared to be a really deficit for King Sean, has now basically found himself in a position to take another lead. I mean, game one was just so much more convincing. I do think the Banjo switch, something in it though for Corey's making sense.
He's putting something together at the very least, though. Here comes Smash Art, and that's... Oh, I would really think you're going to run up an Air Slash, but just going for the consistent punish. I can understand you trying to be a little bit more reserved against Banjo and hold this ledge trap for as much as you can. There's that Air Slash.
Yeah,
Plus,
it kind of sort of set on getting the stock with Air Slash. You want to be careful, though.
throws out the speed art while in midair. It does reduce airspeed, but once you're able to get back to the ground, you can really put the mix on. And there's that reverse air slash. Such an amazing edge guarding tool for a character that doesn't have a hitbox when rising. Like
yeah, man, you got full-on vertical coverage, and you got that really, really long horizontal hit at the end. In any case, King Sean turning up a little bit. What was looking kind of bad, then even, and now, you know, potentially on the precipice of another two-stock.
Especially if Corey just keeps getting clipped by these... There's the up smash out of shield, but it's unfortunate that he kept getting clipped by these massive neutral air. Whether he's looking for a parry or just not respecting the hitbox. Like, if you're going to try and play out of shield, you got to hold shield.
Oh. All right,
Lordy.
So, yeah, there was an opportunity there. No reason to go crazy if you're King Sean, though. You got a pretty sizable lead, and honestly, you're a hit away right now with Smash Monado. Oh, never mind. A little too late.
Yeah, that's all right. You can hold this position unless Corey takes like a really solid recovery, like and baiting King Sean to go with the early nair, thinking he would approach ledge. Didn't go there and is able to reset to neutral because of it. And burning through a lot of his Monado arts in the meantime. Corey's playing this super well as we get into the final stages of the game.
Alright, well.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's King Sean 2-0. Honestly, really good adjustments coming out from Corey there. Looked good towards the end, just not quite enough, dude. Ran out of gas right when he needed it.
Yeah, it seemed like it was an all or nothing read that comes in the spur of the moment. Like, oh man, I'm really making this comeback. Like, things will just start working. Like, let's see what we got here. I'm gonna catch this landing. He's afraid of the grenade. Like, let's go. No.
Yeah.
you gotta be. You're getting in that position because you are playing your reserve. You are playing to not get hit and punishing King Sean's overextensions. And then you threw it all away. It's unfortunate, but that be the case.
Yeah, that's all it takes, right? One moment, especially at the end, last stock, last hit. That's where you make the money, though.